Hello, guys. As you know, we want you to know correct information in Web3 and blockchain space. Today, who is with me from Prom? Fotis, how are you doing?
Hello, everyone. It's nice to be here. I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, we are doing well. We have also John Gok from Castrum, team leader. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this interview will be very great and our subscribers will learn a lot of things from you guys. So today we gonna touch the especially couple of topics, especially Web3 gaming space. And as I know, Fotis is very good gamer, and also he has a lot of experience, especially in this space. First of all, could you literally explain yourself and what you are doing in the Web3 space? Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have 3 hours available if I'm going to explain
I
everything?
don't think so.
All right. So briefly, hello everyone. My name is Fotis Shah, and I am the CBDO at prom.io.
Yeah.
And also, I'm one of the co-founders of IGA, but that's a story for later. We founded Prom approximately 4 years ago as Prometheus Labs. We rebranded last summer to Prom. And the reason for that is because we are heavily focusing in blockchain gaming. Now, when it comes to what we are doing in the Web3 space overall, we have built a fully functional marketplace and rental solution exclusive to gaming NFTs, and we have our own game development studio. We are developing two in-house games. One is going to be launched very, very soon, either by the end of the month or starting June. I don't want to give any exact dates, but it's happening very soon. It's going to be called Corners of Space, and it's a roguelike adventure game. And the second game is coming out later this year, probably at the end of Q4.
Mhm.
We have our own game guild called Tuzanye, based in Africa, number one in Uganda. And now we are building IGA, the Intergalactic Gaming Association. I'll tell you everything about it later. Any further questions? Did I
For
cover
sure.
your initial one?
For sure. We have a lot of questions about these topics. And John, I want to ask your background because we had an interview last week, as you know.
Yeah,
So
we intrigued.
yeah, let's first of all let's move to step. And with your words, how do you describe the Web3 space with your words? First of all,
First of
The,
all,
I'm sorry. I'm
which one of
sorry.
us will say?
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
It was for Jan.
please, no. Go ahead, Fotis.
No, Jan, please.
Uh,
For this, you're the guest. Let's hear it from you, then I can talk.
for
No.
sure.
I want to hear you first, and
Okay.
I will give a better answer. That's what I like to do. Because if I speak first,
Okay.
I don't know your answer, and you might give a better answer. This is a competition.
Okay, great. Let's
Okay,
do it.
then let me start. So, for me, Web3 is a revolutionary technology. It's great. I mean, it's really powerful. But we have a problem. We don't have projects that can show us the full potential of Web3 or blockchain or whatever you call it, okay? So in the future, we will not be talking like it is Web3, it's Web2, it's things like that. Everything will be like Web2 and Web3 will just merge. So I can see people, some people are just classifying it like it's a Web3 project. So maybe some people are saying it's scam. Some people are saying it's Web2, it's old or things like that. To be fair, we will be using Web2 technologies and Web3 technologies together because right now we are doing that. If you're seeing some game or some product using all of the like if they are actually claiming that they are using Web3 technologies only, it's not the reality. They have to use like classical server mechanisms in Web2 and they have to merge it with Web3, whatever. So Web3 is a powerful technology, but we don't have the full potential increased products right now at the space. And what's more is we're going to be seeing really, really good products in Web3 space by the end of 2024, maybe 25, at the start of 25. With the ball, we will be seeing lots of hype at the Web3 space, and we will be seeing lots of products. So right now, all we have to see in Web3 space is getting experience or sector veterans. Like, for example, if you are developing a game, without getting people from the top development studios in the United States, in Europe, in Asia, it doesn't matter. If you do not get these people to the Web3 space, you cannot get good products. So what I'm thinking about Web3 is right now, there are lots of bad products, but we will be seeing really, really good products with actually sector veterans transferred to the Web3 space. So this is what I think about it.
Thank you for good answer. And I'm personally curious, what is your thoughts about this topic for this?
I agree. I agree with John, and most of the things he said are very accurate. I would like just to add that, as with anything in this world, as with any technological advancement, any newborn thing, it is doubtful until official governments say otherwise. So we have a time limit, we have a gap, a window where until it is official everywhere, both for Web3, for crypto, Web3 gaming, there are so many things. First of all, blockchain is an amazing technology, and there are so many words out there: Web3, blockchain, crypto, and people are getting confused. So I will start by saying that everything falls under the category of Web3.
Mm-hmm.
So blockchain is part of that, can be described as part of that. Crypto can be described as part of blockchain and blockchain of Web3. So it's a hierarchy thing. Until the officials, the government officials say that, all right, guys, now we are getting all paid, or we are all going to use those things, they might be called scam. They might be doubtful. And before regulations come into play strongly, lots of smart, in quotes, people take advantage of situations, and they give a bad name to this space where we obviously have people that are trying to work hard and create meaningful projects and products. But what I want to say and add to everything John said, which I agree, is that Web3 is inevitable. It is just inevitable. You cannot further, we might be at an early stage, but we are already so advanced, you cannot tell people to forget about it. And there are, at the moment, I know because I've been speaking to lots of people and following lots of companies, there are so many good, valuable products and projects that are being created. It is amazing. The things we are going to see in the next 2 to 4 years, they are going to blow our minds. And especially gaming, which is the thing that we care about the most. I mean, obviously, lots of companies, lots of people try to take advantage of the situation, and they created some mediocre auto-battling, auto-farming simulations. They called them games, and they released them to the market. All right, what happened. I'm completely against that, but it already happened, and it gave a bad name to the industry. But on the other side, there are so many features, there are so many things, good things that can come out of this technology, that again, in 2 to 4 years, you will not ask, not you, but no one is going to ask whether Web3 is good or bad, whether we need it or not. It will be imprinted in our everyday lives, and you will not be able to imagine gaming or any other aspect of a technological advancement without a touch of Web3, without the touch of blockchain, without this technology. It is going to be in our everyday lives. That's what adoption means. Right now just the three of us here and everybody around us that is doing such conversations, we are the early adopters. But what we want is mass adoption. And when mass adoption comes, it is going to be better regulated, it is going to be better structured, and of course, it will have real life use cases.
Yeah, thank you. But as I said, you guys very dedicated gaming space. I would like to ask that you guys really do you guys really enjoy the Web3 based game? Because there are a lot of people, they are only focusing click to earn mechanism. And personally curious, you guys really enjoy the Web3 based game? Yeah, please, John. Your microphone is not open. Your microphone is closed.
Okay, I opened it. I had a voice problem. Can you tell it again?
So
Can you tell the question?
my question is, as I said, you guys very dedicate in the gaming space. So personally curious, do you really enjoy the Web3 based game?
Okay, let me actually give explanation to that. To be fair, I never played any Web3 game at all. You might be asking why. Of course, I played the games that I built. Okay? I played the games that I built for Web3. I actually played the games that I created for Web3, but I never played a game that other people created. You might be asking why. Is this guy mad? To be fair, if I play Web3 games, I'm thinking that I might go into crazy mode. I might, okay? You know, actually, I might be a madman. You might be asking why. Let me actually give a quick answer for that. All the Web3 games are actually built upon the token. The people are building the token first, then they are trying to build a game for that token. For example, they're saying that, oh my God, let's create a token like that, and we can actually gain money from that. And they're doing that same strategy over and over and over again, and this is wrong. This is totally wrong. And they always doing that. And for me, I have some projects on my list that can be played. I'm waiting for them to actually be released. For example, let me give an example for that. There is a game. Actually, as Castro, we also have strategic partnership with this project. For example, Euphorica. This project is being led by sector veterans, and it is an amazing product, but it is still being developed, so I cannot play that game. So we're going to be seeing games in late 2024, maybe start of 25. It's my prediction, but it might not be actually correct. So they are bad. Quick answer is that, okay? They are bad.
So cool. So what about your opinion for this?
Yeah. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, of course. Sure.
All right. So when it comes to Web3 gaming, it sucks, man. What can I say? It is at this point, whatever we had, it was like everything around NFTs. It's like, first, as John said, you create the token. I will add that you create the NFT. You have an NFT, and now you're thinking, all right, how can I use it? When in fact, you should be thinking the other way around. I already have a game that has these items. Either they are complementary, like cosmetic updates, or they are mandatory, which I hate mandatory NFTs. Games should be free to play. And then if you want to do something with NFTs, should be cosmetic upgrades. NFTs or Web3 elements should not dictate who is going to succeed in a game and who is not. It is simply unfair. It is you are asking me to give you more money than the other player so that I have better chances of winning. This is not gaming. So yeah, I don't play them. I have played them all in contrast to John, I have played most of the Web3 games that are available. Most of them, they suck. But this bear market that we had so far cleared out the space. It was a blessing in disguise. All these, let's say, scummy in quotes projects that they appeared, they suddenly disappeared because they had no place in a bear market. What we had left was, let's say, more serious companies and people who were trying to build actually real games, and they stayed and they are keep building. Now you might ask, all right, we've been talking about blockchain games for, I don't know, 2-3 years. I mean, they're around for more, but actively the hype is about 2-3 years now. Where are all these great games? They are still being built? Well, at this point we have to inform our audience that a great game takes years and thousands of people involved to be built. Take a look at Hogwarts Legacy, which I played very recently. Once I finished the game, I went to the after credits, and I just, out of curiosity, sat down and watched who's involved in the game, in the making. So it needed more than $150 million and about 2,000-3,000 people involved. 15 to 20 different game development studios involved to produce such a high quality game. What do you expect from Web3 when most game development companies in blockchain, they have like what, 10 to 15 people, and they have a budget of 2 to 10 million? Obviously they are going to take a long time. So I'm very positive about the future. Everything is taking its natural turn. All those stages are necessary. The hype, the initial, the disappointment that we had after, the scammers, the builders, everything is necessary because that's how it works. And eventually, when the space is more clear, and we will have more and more games that are high quality, that are resembling. Another title I hate in Web3. Many people put, like many companies put this title, the first Web3 game resembling a AAA title. All right, so anyone who is going to watch this interview, this video podcast, there is no AAA resembling title in Web3 right now. No,
So,
not a single one.
but your opinion, what kind of innovation or what kind of futures will be coming in the near future, especially Web3 space, Web3 gaming space, you think?
So it is, as I said before, it is going to be inevitable just because this is a technology we have to take advantage of. Because we had play to earn, we had move to earn, we had sleep to earn, eat to earn. I don't know. I don't want to say more words. I don't know what is the censorship in your channel, but we had all these types. Essentially, it is going to come down to have fun and maybe earn. The earning potential, the earning mechanism is going to be there via crypto, via blockchain, via NFTs, but it is going to be complementary. It is not going to be mandatory. There is no going to be a need to buy an NFT that costs $1,000 in order to play a shit game, and it is going to be there as a cosmetic upgrade. But of course, we are still experimenting. We, as ourselves, like I might be considered a gaming expert, and I'm involved in Web3 so intensely, but I cannot predict with precise I cannot give a precise prediction of what's going to happen with Web3 gaming. I can tell you what will happen in 6 to 12 months, but in 10 years, I have no idea. You know why? It's because this industry is evolving so fast. Every day I open my newsfeed, something crazy is out. AI. I mean, if you asked me 12 months ago what was going to happen with Web3 gaming, I would say certain things. I would not have involved AI to that. I would have said AR, which is augmented reality. But we skipped that, and now we have AI. Where is augmented reality? I have no idea. Maybe it will be implemented in a couple of years, but I cannot predict no longer. I can tell you up to 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, yeah, we know because as you said, everything's changing every single day, and
Actually, can I add something to the AAA? Well, we're gonna be actually, for me, we're gonna add another A for the AAA because we have the AI right now. So if you do not use AI in development process, then you will be behind. You will get behind. So this is actually another topic because we will be seeing lots of products in Web3 space specialized in artificial intelligence. This is also another important thing to notice or not.
Yep,
yeah,
agree.
thank you.
And do you know how fast we are we are advancing? Right now, John is considered an expert. I myself could be considered an expert. If we don't touch our PCs, if we don't get the updates, the news, the whatever for 3 months, and we re-enter this industry, we will be shocked. We will be like, what is going on here? That's
Yeah.
how fast we are. Every day we have. Do you agree, John?
The thing is, let me actually talk about an important thing. I
John,
forgot
you
what
have
I
a
was.
specific.
I forgot
You
what I
have a
was going to
specific
say.
question.
That's
No,
because
no,
of your funnies.
just
You make
listen
me
to
laugh.
me, dude. Just listen to me. You have a specific question to Fortis. I'm just curious. What was that? Just ask him.
Okay. So for this,
Yeah.
you create. I asked that. Did I ask that question? Why did you create it IGA? Since we have so many associations in the world, we have so many. We have so many associations, but you created IGA. I mean, they're working as well. What is the IGA, and what is offering? What is IGA offering to game developers? I mean, there are lots of them. What is your difference? Okay, I'm expecting the answer.
All right. This question reminds me there are so many cars out there. Why did Lamborghini decide to make a Lamborghini? There
For
is
sure.
no other association that does what we aim to do. First of all, IGA is what I needed, what I was trying to find in the space about 2 years ago, and I couldn't. So far, we treated Web 2 and Web 3 so differently. I have to tell you, from day one, I hated this. I hate naming something, oh, this is Web 2. Is this Web 3? I hate that. And I was trying to search for a way to make the transition smoother for real gamers from Web 2 to Web 3, because right now in blockchain, we don't have gamers, like we have very few. What we have instead is traders. They buy and sell NFTs to make some profit. Those are not gamers. The gamers, they are playing CSGO, they are playing League of Legends, or maybe not. They're playing Valorant, they are playing other games. Gamers are not going to play Axie Infinity. They're not going to play, I don't want to name other games because this is going to sound hateful, and I'm not hateful towards this. I just want to create this association where every game will belong in that association by its good nature. So if it's a good game, it has a place in IGA. I don't care what technology you use to build it. I don't care if you charge Riot points or if you charge, I don't know, your in-game token or USDT. I don't care what you charge. I don't care about your technology. Did you create a game that people have fun playing? Then you have a place in IGA. We don't separate webs there. And I believe that is the one of the best ways to help real gamers get familiar with blockchain gaming. Otherwise, it will always like scam to them. So we also introduced a couple of features. First of all, since IGA is a non-profitable organization, everything is going to be community-centered. we are going to have more than 150 games as members. We are going to have, obviously, if you're going to have so many games, then you need game development tools. You need, which we are going to include. Then you need marketing agencies. You need communities. You need influencers, game guilds, chains, blockchains, PCs, you name it. So everything to accommodate and assist all those games in their further development. Either they are in some early stage of game production, or they have built it and now they want more growth and user acquisition. We will help those games inside our ecosystem. That's half of it. The other one goes to the community. So each week we are going to have a feature called Game of the Week, where our members, anyone that follows us, anyone in the community of IGA, will be able to vote which game is going to be featured across all of our platforms for that particular week. Obviously, no game can be featured twice in a row, so that we give a fair opportunity to all the games to be featured. And after that, the main feature is going to be stream to earn. Now, this might sound familiar and it might ring a crypto bell. It has nothing to do with that. Stream to earn has nothing to do with crypto, and it has nothing to do with a play to earn or whatever we had so far. What it is essentially is everyone in our community will be able to either play and record or stream and record the game of the week, send us a clip, submit their application by the end of the week, and again, our community will decide, will vote which clip was the best. Obviously, we will have rewards for the winners, and this is competition that is going to be every week. So that's another part of it. But again, why join IGA? Because we have our in-house streamers, because we are playing everything. I cannot overstress this. If you will go to our Twitch, to our, Discord, we have all the links in all our social platforms, you will end up seeing our streams at some point, and you will see that we play Sandbox and we play, CSGO. It's because we don't treat them differently. And that's how we are going to accept Web3. If we stop treating it so differently, yes, it is a technological advancement and it has some differences, but stop overstretching it. We don't make those differences. You go in IGA, you will see just a game, and the game that is being played right now is a fun game. Whether you use NFTs or not is a different story. Pretty much that's it. We created IGA because there's nothing like it in the industry. You said there are so many associations. I don't know of a single one that is like that.
So thank you for good explanation. John, would you like
I'm
to
shocked again.
I think he will left again, huh? just joking. Just joking. And would you like to add something, or do you have any more question, especially IGA?
Well, to be fair, before asking that, I was knowing what kind of answer that I was going to get. There is, like, if Boris is entering to debates, he knows that he will actually win. So I have no more questions. But I would like to thank Boris for creating an IGA or something like that, an organization that is actually going to bring new features, new actually fresh air to the Web3 ecosystem, Web3 gaming ecosystem. And I'm pretty excited for IGA and for the events that IGA will actually organize. Even more than that, I'm pretty sure that IGA will affect really, really positively on different aspects of game developments, since, you know, game development is not just like writing code or just placing things. It is really complex, and after you build the game, you have to do the marketing, you have to do lots of things. If it is a Web3 game, it is even more complex than we thought to be. So I'm pretty sure that IGA will affect us in our daily lives, in game developments, for gamers. So I'd like to thank Fotis for creating a beautiful organization like that. Thank you, Fotis. I have no more questions. because I know that Boris will do this exactly what he says. And thank you again.
And by the
My
way,
pleasure.
just wanna let you know, because we have a few times. I have a couple questions about Prom. And before to start this question, could you tell us more what kind of vision you have and creating Prom?
So, Prom is a very long story. Prom is an old company, considering the industry itself is young, and Prom acts as an umbrella at this point that is producing in-house projects, in-house developments. One of those, and obviously our marketplace is fully functional and it is active. At this point, I have to admit a few things. I don't know how much time we have, but this is the first time I want to publicly admit this. We created a rental solution for NFTs about 2 years ago. But 2 years ago, we started creating, it was ready after 6 months approximately, it was perfectly working. At this point, when we started creating the rental solution, the NFTs for the games, they were ridiculously expensive. So we thought, let's do this so
John,
that the gamers,
please close your microphone. Sorry.
no, it's okay. So we were thinking, so let's create this so that the gamers can play, they can rent instead of buying, blah, blah, blah. Everything was going great. But then the bear market came and the NFTs, they crashed. Their prices went like downhill. So our rental solution didn't make so much sense anymore.
Uh-huh.
We invested time and capital to creating it, but it was useless. At this point, there are very few projects that can benefit from our rental solution. And I'm going publicly and I'm admitting that this product, even though I'm proud of it, doesn't make sense anymore. The same goes to the marketplace. Marketplaces, they are popping left and right. There are so many marketplaces. Obviously, we are trying to give better prices. We are trying to, have lower transaction fees. We are trying to motivate our partnered games, because our partner games, I will say this, it will sound cliche, they are like family in our ecosystem. But this is the reality of it. You go and ask anyone that has worked with Prom, they will say the same thing. So Prom with the marketplace and the rental solution is not so relevant anymore. That is why we're not obviously stopping those things, but we are exploring new angles. Anything in gaming we already explored. That's why we are now at Prom focusing in our new in-house game, Corners of Space. And again, we didn't just decide to build a game. Go ahead and build a game. What's the point? What we did was try to experiment with a couple of things. So just very briefly, I will point out a couple of features that are fairly new and other projects don't do that, and that's what separates us from others. First of all, we have COS Fair Lunch. That means COS is a truly players owned project. We guarantee a fair lunch without any pre-mints, team or early investor tokens. Find me other games right now in Web3 that have this in their white paper or in their roadmap or whatever. Do they have no pre-mints, no team tokens or early investor tokens? I don't know of any project. And this is an experiment. Again, maybe it will go well, maybe it will not, but we wanted to try it out. I think the gaming community deserved such a game. We will see about the next game later this year. And basically that's Prom. Prom is the engine behind all these projects. Corners of Space, IGA, we have our Tuzanye. We are going to have a couple of more projects this year. It's an engine.
So cool. Thank you. So what should game listed on the Prom marketplace? So
Excuse me, what was the question?
actually, why should game listed on your Prom marketplace? My question.
Oh, all right. Why it should be listed on our marketplace? Well, if they have to ask this question, probably they shouldn't. the games who are going to be listed on our marketplace are games that understand the quality of the games that are surrounding them. In our marketplace, we don't have low quality games. There are at this point 200 games and more that are fairly popular in Web3. We could list them all or we could not, because our marketplace supports any EVM compatible chain. That gives us like crazy area of effect. We can, like, besides Solana, everything popular is on the table. First is the quality of the other partners. Second is the lowest possible transaction fees. Third, and most important, is because we are trying to promote our partners. It's because what's the point of listing in a marketplace if they are not going to help you grow? For that reason, we have partnered with various streamers. We've partnered with Tunjai. We offered streaming slots to our partners when we didn't even have our own game. So we partnered with streamers. Initially, this idea began to help other games listed on Prom. So marketing, effective marketing, a support beyond any other partnership I have ever seen. Our games in our ecosystem, again, they can reach out to us anytime. We tailor make the offers we make to our partners before listing, and all this customization is what makes listing in Chrome like advantageous compared to other marketplaces.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure you're doing amazing stuff in this space, especially Web3 based game. So, John, would you like to add something about this topic? So, do you have any specific question for this, or should I continue my question?
To be fair, since we are a little bit less on time, I'm not going to add any questions, but I know that Fortis will answer if I ask something. So,
Fortis, my last question is: do you have any game guild, and if you have, which country based it?
Game Guild, yeah, we have Tuzanya, which is based in Uganda, in Africa.
Cool, so cool.
It is one of the not experiments, but one of the tries, or one of the attempts we did to fully explore the Web3 gaming industry from every angle.
Yeah, so cool. And I also get my answer from your I get my answer from the question. So you answered my question. Be honest. So would you like to add something, and what would you like to say more our subscribers?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. To your subscribers, to your audience, I would say don't listen to a single word we said today, and don't take it seriously. I would say if you want to find the truth, always cross-check. Some bold guy with a beard appeared on this show and said 5-10 crazy things. Maybe he's right, maybe he's not. Go check our social media, go check our website, cross-reference, do your own due diligence. And if you see that it's a good project, it's a good product, then yeah, get involved.
Do your own research, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, John, what would you like to add something?
I totally agree with Fortis, and actually do your research, look at the white papers of the projects, for example, just search it, just try to understand what is going on at the project, or not just talk about project. If you're actually interested in a technology or something like that, do not just like, if someone is saying something, do not get like excited, hyped at the moment. Just take a look at it, just research it, just look at the every actually source you can look. At the end of the day, you will understand what is going on.
Yep.
So this is really, I really agree to Portis at that point.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure our subscribers will learn a lot of things from this broadcast. And it was really informational broadcast with you. It was so nice conversation with you guys. I really appreciate it. And as I said before this interview, we want you to know correct information, Web3 and blockchain space. and follow us. Stay tuned. See ya.